Let's use AI this time. Instead of one little thing to do, let's create a bigger thing from a set of small steps. We'll develop a project. This one's a lesson. I'm a teacher. What are you going to do? But any kind of a project could be developed the same way. First, you want to think about what it is you want and then separate it into some steps, or you can have AI do it for you, but you have to give it the right prompts. And then we'll work on it. We'll develop it one little step at a time. You already saw part of this if you've been watching the series. This is a project that I previously Googled and I transferred it over all into a Google Doc so that I could just show it to you. So I'm having AI help me build a presentation. This is going to be a lesson about computer hardware. And so I asked AI to generate a set of 20 terms about computer hardware, and it offered me on its own volition numbering and definitions, which is nice, except I don't want that this time. It's a great idea for something else. So I ask it to please restate with only the term and the acronym if relevant, but without the definitions. And so that it did that, still has a numbering on it. Well, I didn't tell it to take off the numbering. It's my own fault. So now I said, please reprint the list without numbering. And I gave it feedback because AI learns from your feedback. So I said it was a great idea and thank you very much, but for this use, I need it without numbers. So it will know that it's a good thing to do another time, but just not this time. And then we moved on to, and I restated the whole prompt. So remember who it is. And sometimes you have to remind AI who it is. So use that word list of 10 words and categorize them into hardware categories. That's on a previous video. So it created an outline for me and categorized the words in those sections. So now what I'm going to do is continue with that section and said, lovely, perfect. Now make a set of PowerPoint slides. Depending on which platform you're using and whether you have paid or free version, then it can do more than this, but this is the free version. This is Gemini. I did it in Gemini. So it made a set of slides with a title and a subtitle and then a graphic that you will put in by yourself, depending on the version you see. And it gave me all of the slides and the bulleted points. You can, if you wrote it a little bit differently, you can actually have it create a formatted. It's not a document because it's just a response, but you can export that and import it into PowerPoint, and it will actually create the PowerPoint slides for you if the outline format is correct. Obviously, that's not this class, right? But it is possible to do. So here are the slides, and that's the outline for all of the slides. Are they going to be perfect? No. On the other hand, will it be a savings of numerous hours for you? Absolutely. And then you take it and tweak it. So the PowerPoint slides, and then I said, okay, so like make me a script for each of these slides so the teacher could just read the script. So here's the script that goes along with it. And I quit at that point, but I could have said, and I have done this. Oh, wait. Oh, please. I did have one more thing. Please offer tips on additional ways a teacher could make the lesson more engaging to the students. So here's a set of hands-on activities, interactive elements, and different categories of activities to do with the students about hardware. I didn't specify an age. I might have to go back and tweak it for a certain age, but grown-ups sometimes like to use little simple activities too. I have done this before. Uh, you could have it generate a pool of questions of whatever format you want. Be careful. You have to check everything. You have to check. Sometimes the answers aren't right, or the question is you have to tweak it. But what a time savings to at least get you started in creating a lesson for anything or a project of any size. It's a great way to help you get started.